The nuclear submarine.
Oh yeah, well we had to do that. We just have to be careful. And a threat was made and we didn't think it was appropriate, so I have to be very careful. So I do that on the basis of safety for our people. A threat was made by a former president of Russia, and we're going to protect our people.
In a dramatic escalation of tensions, U.S. President Donald Trump announced Friday that he had ordered 2 nuclear submarines to be deployed near Russian territory. The move comes in response to what Trump called foolish and inflammatory remarks by former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev. Trump posted on Truth Social, "Based on the highly provocative statements of the former president of Russia, Dmitry Medvedev, who is now the deputy chairman of the Security Council of the Russian Federation, I have ordered 2 nuclear submarines to be positioned in the appropriate regions, just in case these foolish and inflammatory statements are more than just that." The statement followed days of back and forth between Washington and Moscow, triggered initially by Trump's imposition of a 25% tariff on Indian imports. The move, justified by India's continued purchases of Russian energy, drew a sharp reaction from Medvedev. Medvedev, now deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council, responded by invoking the Cold War-era dead hand system, an automated Russian nuclear response mechanism designed to retaliate even if leadership was wiped out. He taunted Trump, wrote on his Telegram channel. As for the talk about the dead economies of India and Russia and entering dangerous territory, maybe he should recall his favorite movies about The Walking Dead, and also remember how dangerous the so-called dead hand, which doesn't even exist, could be. Trump had earlier slammed both Medvedev and Russia in the same Truth Social post where he announced tariffs on India. Tell Medvedev, the failed former president of Russia, who thinks he's still president, to watch his words. He's entering very dangerous territory, Trump wrote. Russian lawmaker Viktor Vodolatsky tried to play down Trump's submarine deployment. Speaking to state-run TASS news agency, he claimed, "The number of Russian nuclear submarines in the world's oceans is significantly higher than the American ones. The subs Trump ordered have long been under our control." He dismissed any need for further Russian response. Meanwhile, Medvedev's warning also came after the U.S. shortened its ceasefire deadline with Ukraine, from 50 days to just 10 to 12, with threats of additional sanctions looming if the deal isn't respected. Despite the heated rhetoric, Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov took a more measured tone. But with nuclear threats, tariff wars, and geopolitical chess moves piling up, tensions between the world's 2 largest nuclear powers are undeniably rising, and fast.